Hello everyone. Today I am going to be doing the scored review for Rockman 4, or Mega Man Legacy Collection, Rockman 4, Aratanaru Yabou, which, honestly, I forgot to look it up. I know it's something about, like, a new evil ambition, I think is what it roughly translated to. I'm probably wrong on that, so don't shoot me for it. Now, this is a game on the, like I said previously, on the Mega Man Legacy Collection, and this game was originally, it was created, it was published by, developed by Capcom and published by Capcom, but this particular version, the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1, was done by Digital Eclipse, or was developed by Digital Eclipse, and it was published by Capcom. So, if you've played any of the other Mega Man Legacy Collections, that's the reason why there's such a big difference between this one and those. Digital Eclipse did this one. Now, in my scored reviews, I score a game based on 5 different categories, which is story, gameplay, or graphics, music, sound effects, gameplay, gameplay and controls, and achievements. Now, this particular game, it's another one of the 8-bit old Nintendo versions of the game. So, the story is limited, but in this case, I can't read Japanese, so I can't tell you what it says during the story transitions. This one was not translated, whereas a few of the other ones were. Now, the credits were translated, which, that always confounds me, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. Now, that just means that the story's unreadable for the standard American audience, if you have, or any audience that hasn't learned how to read and speak Japanese. Well, read Japanese, you don't have to speak it. Okay, and then for the graphics, this is another well-done 8-bit style game. This is one of the ones where they were really starting to push into the high detail into the backgrounds and the enemies. So there is a lot more detail in this game compared to the other ones, but the graphics style and the art style is the same. So if you like the whole 8-bit pixelated graphics, you're not going to go wrong with this game. Now for the music and sound effects, as with every Mega Man and Rockman game, this is another game that does really well with its music. Every song for every stage, I think, is stellar. And the music and sound effects are the same sound effects that you all know and love from playing the game. Starting with the running, the jumping, menus, shooting, and the now charge shot sound effect. Now, the next one is the gameplay and mechanics and controls. Now, this particular game, it not only do you get the list of boss weapons that, as with every Mega Man, there's situational ones, and then there's ones that are useful all around for multiple different things. And as with 3, they also brought back the Rush, Jet, Coil, and Marine, which are staples in 3 and 4. I believe it was taken out of 5. Now, something they brought back that was originally only in the first Mega Man game was stage hidden abilities, which is Wire and Balloon. The first Mega Man had the Magnet Beam, which was only accessible in Electman stage, but in this one, you can beat the game without Wire and Balloon. Coil and Jet will get you through any of the stages just fine. Now, the big thing with this game, is their big addition, is the Mega Buster. This was probably one of the biggest increases, or the biggest additions to the franchise, which becomes a staple henceforth into the series. I haven't played 9, 10, and 11, but I'm pretty sure they all have the Mega Buster. Now, as I showed you when I shot it, the full charge gives you a very long, big shot. And then there's 2 stages before that, which makes a slightly bigger buster and a slightly even more bigger buster before you get the Mega Buster shot off. So, that gameplay mechanic was a big bonus to the game, and I did really enjoy it. It gives you something, you know, pre-prep for anything that might come up, and, well, up until you hit something that's immune to the buster. And then the controls for this game, very smooth, definitely 8-bit, responsive. Unlike the Mega Man 3 and the Mega Man, I want to say it was 6. It was either 5 or 6, I want to say it was 6. Both of the Mega Man versions of that had some kind of lag input with it. This one does not have, or not that I could tell, did not have any lag put in it. And Rockman 3, I think I had like a few spots of lag input, but nothing on the same comparison as Mega Man 3. So far the Rockman games have been pretty faithful down to everything, including being properly incorporated into its collection so that there's not input lag and stuff like that. So that's definitely a big plus. Now for the achievements, as with all the Mega Man and Rockman games, you can play either or to get the achievement. But each Mega Man game has its own achievement, and 4 is no exception. There's an achievement for beating just Mega Man 4 or Rockman 4, it doesn't matter which one. I'm going through both games, or both series of this collection, because I know that in some of the games there's differences. I saw some differences in Rockman 2 and Rockman 3, but not really anything in 1 and 4. So I'm hoping that I'll see something a little different in Rockman 5 and 6. The other achievement is for completing all the games in the collection, not the challenges, just the 6 original games. Which I have beaten all the Mega Man games, so I already have the, I believe it's called the complete set achievement, so you got 2 achievements tied to this game, so, you know, nothing really big or spectacular. So, generally, I rate a game 5 out of 10 is average, instead of the industry standard of 7 or 8, and this particular game with its, meager story, but it's great pixelated graphics, it's amazing music and sound effects, the gameplay and soundtrack are really good, and gameplay and sound effects are really good, and the achievement, although being a little simple, isn't too complicated. I'll definitely say that just like the Mega Man version, Rockman 4, Aratanaru Yabou, I will give an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed going back to these games, and even the rerun through on the Rockman side of the games, still been a blast, or still one of my all-time favorites. So, 8 out of 10, I'll see you guys in the next video, and as you know, with all things gaming, Game Logic, am I right? See you next time.